Alright, so I'm still at the cemetery and I still feel a bit awkward, but I just see the perfect place for me to be right now. But this dog is also stressing me a bit, I have to say. Like, sometimes then, of course, you try to be really chilled. There's like things happening that are out of your control at the moment, and you just submit to them. And you just see it as an extra lesson, because if you can be chilled with a dog that is like killing you with his motivation to run around and sniff at all times and just wants to play every second of every day. Amy, Platz. Platz. Bleib. See, and then you have to take care of that, because otherwise it's like, I mean, it's already quite complicated as it is. Platz, Platz, Platz. And the dog is just making it more complicated. So I have to be aware of that if I'm going to have a child in my life, or a dog, that is going to add like a lot of complication. Because you already don't manage to take care of yourself now, how do you think you're going to manage to take care of children, or women, or dogs? Right? So you first have to sort out your life and then bit by bit train with such animals. Whenever you see one, you engage with one in, you know, don't try to get bitten. I mean, that's up to you. So sometimes I have some really beautiful moments with her where she is like really afraid, and I manage to calm her down enough so that she relaxes into the moment rather than like being afraid and barking at stuff. And it's like overcoming with your will the will of another and then calming his mind. You know, Amy, aus. Aus. You know, I don't really know what I'm doing with dogs most of the time. All I can say is that sometimes it seems to work. Amy, oh. So, to just let her bark at strangers gives her the feeling she has to protect. Aus. Amy, aus. Amy. See, I don't really plan this. If you're too tense in this kind of society, you're going to be like her all the time. So you have to learn how to relax. And I know that she's a dog with a lot of anxieties. And when I do this, it somehow calms her down. It's like restriction. So in a way, you have to restrict yourself and your behaviors. So you have to put like such a vest. And you have to make new experiences so that you can rediscover who you truly are. And that's going to take some time and a lot of devotion and a lot of practice with your own fears, because you are not a dog and I'm not going to hold you like this. I'm just going to teach you something about fear, because I was really afraid of dogs before. And now I can engage with them on such a level because I've learned the language of emotion. That doesn't mean she won't be afraid at all anymore, but she learns to relax in the moment where she's like the most afraid. And that's what you have to learn. And that can be quite a shocking experience. See, I don't know how she's going to react now. Yeah, come. See, it's like a shocking experience. She doesn't know what happens in these moments. And that's how I sometimes feel. And then you come back and you think, what happened? Was I just afraid? Or was that really real? See, and if you're alone, you have to do this by yourself, and that's quite hectic as well. But sometimes there are people like shamans that can really guide you through such experiences, and who then keeps you safe and says, it's okay, right? I'm right here. Platz. 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 See, and it's still a bit hard, I don't know. Anyway, cheers.